Wow, thank you, Peter. And I love the plug on energy codes. That could not be more important of an issue. And I continue to be amazed by your ability to execute such visionary projects. So I'm so glad you're a part of this community. So shifting gears here a bit, I'd like to introduce a fearless community advocate. No issue is too big and no adversary is too powerful for Monica. Her commitment to serving her community is a source of inspiration, and I've learned so much from working with her. I can't tell you how many times I've been at work and thought to myself, what would Monica say about this? She is my definition of community accountability. Please welcome Monica Huertas of the Racial and Environmental Justice Committee.
Thank you, Leah. That was great. That's part of my best what you call it? My best part of the day is when I hear you talk about me, good things about me. I'll get right to this. Thank you, everyone. I first want to thank Leah, of course, and the rest of the Racial Environmental Justice Committee members, all who have put so much time and effort into this climate justice plan. I want to start off also by acknowledging that we're on stolen land. Here in Providence, we are on the land of Narragansett and Wampanoag peoples, land that was violently taken by colonizers. This land was worked on and built by African people who were enslaved, also by migrant and immigrant workers from around the world. We cannot have racial, economic, and climate justice without justice for Indigenous peoples and Indigenous sovereignty. We cannot have racial, economic, and climate justice without justice and reparation for Black folks. Both must be the central part of what we are fighting for. Mayor Elorza, members of City Council, and everyone on this call, I would like to share a little bit more of how I got here today. After many years of experiencing deep poverty and homelessness, my husband Juan and I were finally able to purchase a piece of the American dream. I was so excited to start my own vegetable garden and take full advantage of our city's new ordinance on raising chickens in our backyard, no more than 6. Imagine the sadness and anger I felt when my good friend, who happens to be a scientist, informed me that I could not grow vegetables or raise chickens, quote, in that soil. Puzzled by this, I started doing my own research, and they were right. Providence and our old housing stock, old lead-infested pipes, and years of air, water, and soil contamination by corporations who only care about their bottom line has put me, my children, and my neighbors, and their children at the center of one of the worst areas in the country for lead poisoning and asthma, among many other preventable diseases. I talked to you this morning as a founding member of the Racial and Environmental Justice Committee. This committee was founded with the wholehearted belief that government should work for us, the people, and that together we could create a document and eventually a policy in our city to help stop the further contamination of our city and to help undo some of the many harms caused by our city's past unwillingness to stand up to polluters. Today, I will remind you that this is only the beginning, but also today, I am proud and honored to say that the vision of a document and a policy has turned into an award-winning document, coveted around the country. The Climate Justice Plan, or CJP, is truly a living and breathing document. Each paragraph, each word was uttered with a fervent belief that we the people, we the frontline communities, we the organized labor, we the Indigenous tribes, we the environmental justice advocates, we the youth groups, we the racial justice organizations will fight back, take back our city, and win. As a member of the city, and so many members of the City Council, Mayor Elorza, and all on this call, it is my deep wish that when my children and my neighbors' children grow old enough that they can stick to our state's unofficial motto, I will never leave Rhode Island. In our case, I'll never leave Providence. We have the cleanest air, water, and soil. Thank you.